The line I want to cut here is mirrored here. That line and this line, the parting and section, this line and this line are one and the same. What it does is if you look at them straight on, it creates like a triangle. See the triangle? And then it goes here over here. Slide. If you like boho hair, this is boho city. Nothing's more boho than these fringes. And then you balayage them, and then you middle part them, and you're like as boho as it could possibly be. Now this is going to come down. If I keep that line going this way, it's going to cut her length off. So I have to be able to incorporate a technique. Every time I take a different pull and I'm cutting a different line, the head moves in a different position. If the head's straight up, then look what's going to happen. See how the hair wants to come there? See how the hair is falling here? As soon as I take the hair and the head and I tilt it, now I'm utilizing gravity to get the hair where I want it to be cut. And then I'm coming over here. There's where I left off. Going all the way down to her length. I'm not going to cut any length off her. Nothing. Okay, so there it is. Okay, now we're going to keep going. All this is going to come way out here, way away. I'm even going farther over direction now. Here's my line. I'm going to continue that over direction out into space. You go back and forth to get different wispies. The habit you're going to have to get used to is not bringing your hands down to the line to cut. You got to leave a lot of hair coming over. See how far it is? So that you can work deep into it. So just stop way before you cut, because if you come all the way here, you'll cut yourself. So like really like that. That's why it's so important to tilt the head. Now I can take the curve, and I can use a curve on the slide. See? I really want to curve that. I want to create a C. Because that way we'll be able to maintain all this length and have everything blend. If you really want it to shoot and really sweep, then do this. Take it tight, bring it real taut, flip it up, and do that. And it'll just, see, it will give you that really cool like mermaid flip coming this way. Okay, then we're going to go opposite now. So I'm not going to over direct this as much as I did over there because I'm working with less hair on this side, so I need more weight. So it's a less of an over directed line, but it's still somewhat over directed. These shears are very solid, you guys. For the price of them, they're quite remarkable. You can see how easy they're getting through this hair. Look. Remember I was talking about channeling? Let's create some movement in this hair now. Let's get some movement going. Let's create movement this way. So you can see the more I channel, the more it literally is just moving that hair in that direction. Okay, now, let's come back here. Let's get a clean surface to cut on back here, so I reverse the cape. And I'm going to ask you to crisscross your arms and take this, with this hand, take this side, and vice versa, and bring it in tight. We're coming into blunt. So we've already got over direction, airation, slide cutting, channel cutting, or what some people call slicing, and then we've got blunt. So this is awesome. This is interesting. And this is one thing I've noticed that I like to share with hairdressers. So you know that game that we get into with the hairdresser is like, okay, how much, with the client, how much can I take off, right? You want to take off more and they want to take off less, and you're like in this game. You're like, how much can I take off? And they're like, nothing. You need some off.
Just the dead part.
Okay. So here's what I found, here's what works. Instead of you going back and forth for hours, this works so perfect. Watch this. So what I have noticed is that when you do this, I won't make the decision of where the hair needs to be cut, and she won't make the decision where the hair will make the decision, okay? And then you tell that, and then it's up to them. They can either say yay or nay. But what I find is, now watch, head down a little. When I let go of this, it's gonna blow your mind. The hair's gonna tell you right where to cut it, every time. Right? Right? For a solid. Yeah. Right? Right here. Correct? Yeah. Not here. Not here. That's you don't need it. There. Correct? Okay. Every time on every haircut this will happen, on every one of these lengths. So now, my job is to go back to her and say, okay, if you take off this much in the very dead center, everything will be clean. Do you want to do it? Every time they say yes. Why? Because there's a purpose now, right? It's not just something random length. There's a goal. So head down. Okay, then I'll take this half. I put my fingers in here, and I take it out. Boom. Now I'm going to start working from the inside to the outside like this. And here I can sort of clean up this fine-tune these pieces. Good. I think I like
the way he has the passion to cut hair. It's just like a flow.
And end up hitting her on her lips. A good place for her face, her lips.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to blow out this section for you right here so you can see what this product does to the hair, and then I'm going to have him blow out the back.
You looked all intimidated.
No,
That's
good.
it.
He was
That's
like,
your
interview.
That's my interview.
Yes.
He's down, he's down. He doesn't back away. He's cool. Okay.
Amazing.
Put it forward. Look at that.
Wow.
I feel
Look,
like it looks
look up.
really nice. So
Beautiful.